Hello everyone, my name is Jack, and I've just finished watching the Lord of the Rings Rings of Power trailer from San Diego Comic Con, and the trailer looks both very cheap and very expensive at the same time. It looks like some of the set designs are very detailed, and it also looks like it's very cheap in other areas, such as the CGI. Um, I've seen close-up shots of armor that looks very impractical, especially when you compare, like, say, armor from this TV series to the armor of, um, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, where they, Peter Jackson literally got a blacksmith to create armor because they could not buy the armor that was needed. So they literally made their own armor. They made actual chainmail for a film. This is it was unheard of, basically. To create uh, something like that. Especially if you could just go to like you know a shop to get like something that no one would really notice. But I guess that's why Lord of the Rings holds up for so long, especially with uh, you know Blu-ray and HD releases that give a higher definition to you know the armor and like the sets and all that kind of stuff that just make it timeless, because you know it is truly timeless. This Lord of the Rings series does not look like it's timeless. It looks generic as hell. Firstly, it's based on the works by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is a lie. It is not. Right? They have stolen. Right? Stolen uh, the the title of Tolkien in the hopes that they can sell to people who love the series, love the books, love the lore, and it's horrible. It's really horrible. Um, you know, there are things like if I can find it, yeah, here. This is Sauron. Sauron is the whitest of white supremacists that you could possibly find. I'm pretty sure that this is offensive to albinos. It's very clear what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the white person bad. And I'm not an expert on Lord of the Rings. Don't think that I am. But my understanding is Sauron is able to change into many different shapes. He's not limited to a straight white male. So I find it kind of fascinating that they decided to have basically one of the most evilest characters in all of fiction, and portrayed him as a straight white male, a very white male, and you have things like Galadriel literally suiting up in armor and getting visions. If I can actually find it, uh, yeah, she has like a little speech, talking about how we have to fight. She's there with her armor and getting ready to fight. We've got uh, just diversity and inclusion and strong female leads. I think it's gotten to a point where I really do not care about this show. I don't know if I should watch it. It is very generic. There she is, going and fighting on horse. Uh, we got this black elf. By the way, because I should mention it. Why is it that? Because this is supposed to be the precursor to Lord of the Rings. You know, the Peter Jackson ones, or at least it's supposed to be an imitation. Um, you know, what happened to the black elves and the black dwarves in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings? Do they literally get massacred? Is there actually a genocide? Is there a racial cleansing? You know, it's I have a theory, and I don't know if it's true, but I do have a theory, because this Lord of the Rings Rings of Power, it's supposed to be 5 seasons from my memory. I have a theory that it shows the birth of Sauron. Sauron then decides to commit a genocide, getting rid of every single black person, and rather than was it Elrond? Yeah, I think it's Elrond. Rather than Elrond and Isildur set, I can never pronounce his name. Isildur set, the the king who actually cuts off Sauron's fingers, and thus he loses his power from the ring. What I'm thinking is going to happen is Galadriel goes and is actually the one to defeat Sauron, and Elrond just is just there. Is just there. He may say cast the ring into the fire, but it's her who actually defeats Sauron. That is a theory, anyway. It's probably not true, but then again, the just the way that everything is nowadays with TV shows and movies, I wouldn't put it past them, because like this is just a clown world. Let's be honest, it's just a clown world. Anyway, if you like what I have to say, give us a like, give us a chat. See you around. Bye.